This is the dawn of our conquest, where we make this land our new domain. Forward! Queen Fairy, what are you doing? Why are you and the elves attacking a human country? And who might you all be? I'm carrying out the Moss Lord's orders. Do you intend to interfere? So you've lowered yourself to being the Moss Lord's tool? Is it true that you're being given control over these lands in exchange? Humans have chopped down the forest and destroyed our natural habitat for too long. Fairy Island is the only safe place we have left. It is our fault for avoiding conflict all these years, but no longer. The atrocities humans are responsible for must be answered with force. You may have a legitimate grievance, but this invasion's going too far. I'll gladly listen to anything you have to say, but please call off your army first. Talking's futile. Anyone who persists in staying in our way will face the wrath of Mother Nature, including you. Q Q Q! Queen Fairy appears. Alright. Talk with Queen Fairy. Let's see. I don't think we have any way of silencing her. You try... well, let's get electromagnetic armor up first. Song of Defense. Rather than being a queen of fairies, I cannot help but feel it's more like an euphemism for being their playmate. It's fast. Alright. Talk. She's fast, but she only acts once. That's good. Let's try Blast Voice, see if that works on her. Song of Energy. Actually, Song of Offense. Have Sands do as much damage as possible. These days get wasted easily just searching for lost fairies. Alright. Sands was Luca and Sands dodged that, that's good. We're not gonna have much effect with that on the Apoptosis though. Utilizing Blast Voice. Oh, she is confused. Okay. That basically eliminates her threat. Well, she's not confused anymore. Blast Voice. Song of Energy. For some reason, I find humans unpleasant. Where's this feeling coming from? Being brainwashed. Resentment, falling in love, brainwashing. No way, I've been brainwashed? I can't believe something like that! Blue can meditate. Meditation. Last voice. Let's do a Song of Life, might as well. Oh well, meditation was a little late. Talk. Last voice. Magic. Attack. Magic. Guess we could try put Lucky Song up, might as well. Now squeeze your stuff and dedicate it to Fairy's Island. Midsummer Night's Dream. Nice block. Santa's down. Delilah's down. Well, she's confused, so she's not going to be doing much. Alright, Twin Kill up, and Amp Kill up. Alright, Beam Rifle. Keep using the Blast Voice, I guess. Or actually put up some electromagnetic armor. Have any way of silencing her. I guess Limiter Release is her best bet. Titania. Where has my old friend disappeared to, and what is she doing? Hate to break it to you, but she did. She's a good spirit. She died, she became a zombie. These two are true, but this won't make you feel better. She's in good spirits. I wish that was so. Limiter released. Electromagnetic armor released. Alright, she's still confused. Well, not anymore. With all the support bits going out. Just beam rifle, I guess. Blast voice. The days get wasted easily just searching for lost fairies. Great blood. Alright, she's confused. Well, probably not for long. Nope, she's still confused. That's good. Limiter release. Blast voice. I am Queen of the Fairies. Do you understand what my role is? Commander of your tribe, leader of your tribe, slave of your tribe. Leader of your tribe. Yes, rather than commanding, I am leading them. Every day is a never-ending struggle. Didn't want Reba to lose a wall to that. Alright, she's still confused. The blast voice up. Won't you give me some money for the fairies? Give some money, yes. We may be able to get along. Alright, she's not confused anymore. Being cornered, but I won't surrender. The Noah region is abundant with nature, even the city is protected by the forest. Alright. Now offer up your stuff like this. As compensation, I'll let you enjoy this suitable pleasure. Struggle. Bad, good damage, good damage. She shouldn't have that much HP. But she's not confused now, so she's probably going to deal a lot of damage this turn. Blast voice. Let's see. Would you please give me some grapes? Give some grapes. I only got one. Maybe I'll get along. Alright, good. You just whipped your turn. Alright, she's confused. Well, will she stay that way? Alright. Well, she's still confused, so she's not going to be doing much. And Luca's free to attack. Excellent. Let's see. Magic evasion, crit rate. I mean, Nature's auto hit, so evasion's not going to do anything. Might as well get Salamander up. Alright, might as well put some electromagnetic armor on yourself. There we go. Alright. Not too bad. Someone take care of the fairies. That doesn't matter. I can't believe I suffered defeat. I shall reluctantly withdraw my forces for now. However, we are only the vanguard. There's still an army of angry elves and fairies in waiting. Alright, that takes care of the elves and fairies for now. It's not like the queen at all! We aren't done yet. We need to hurry to the other country. He's still under attack. Thus, we repelled the forces of elves and fairies. However, there's no time to celebrate as we leave Grand Noah behind. Monster Lord's grand offense is against all four major powers. It'll take everything we got to defend them all. What is the meaning of this, Fairy Queen? Fairies and elves belong in the forest, living peacefully. So it's true that you're attacking at the Monster Lord's behest. You're receiving these lands as a reward, then? No matter your reasons, you lost the moral high ground once you resorted to violence. Violence only begets more violence. Alright, Queen Fairy appears on the Ilias route. Talk to Queen Fairy. What the have you do? You just cast Silence. Try to silence her. Same with you. Demonize the Silence. Whereas you try to get up a blind on her. The days get wasted easily just searching for lost fairies. Not effective. Not effective. Silence. Minimize the silence. Ink. Oh, the fairies are carefree and getting into trouble. This is why I'm struggling so much. That's not reflected? I guess nature skills aren't reflected. Jesus. That's not good. Yeah, nature skills are certain hit skills, aren't they? They're not reflected at all. Well, this won't be as easy as I hoped then. Like magic, we gotta get that silence off on her. All there really is to it. Ink. this will really do much to her, but still get the Chaotic Tentacle Caress. Now squeeze your stuff and dedicate it to Fairy's Island. Alright. You're covered in slime. Not bad. Makes you do a lot more damage. Not effective. Just keep trying to get that sleep off on her. Wonder if you could be paralyzed. Probably not likely. Chaotic Tentacle Caress. The Monster Lord promised to grant us the land of Grand Noah. We will build a paradise of fairies and elves over there. Tranced. Okay. Not bad damage. Why are you not being silenced? Attack. Alright, well, you'll be back. Can you not be silenced? I guess I could check real quick. Yeah, you are completely immune to silence. You can't be confused or sleep, though. Well, I knew about the confused. Alright, so trying to silence her anymore is just a waste of time. Meditation. Let's confuse her. Yes, Melting Washword. And Chaotic Tentacle Caress. Okay, Fairy Dance did nothing. Alright, she's confused. Talk. Melty Kiss, try to get horny off on her. DJ Tentacle. Chaotic Tentacle Caress. Let's see, would you please give me some grapes? Give some grapes, yes. You may be able to get along. Well, she hit herself and returned to her senses. Almost putting in some work. Being cornered, but I won't surrender. The Noah region is abundant with nature. Even the city is protected by the forest. Alright, now offer up your stuff like this. Struggle. Kiss. Actually, no. Your best bet would be a confuser again. Alright, you defend, you attack. Queen Elf is a comrade and close friend of mine. The radical ties between fairies and elves are strong. The racial ties between... Let me try that again. Queen Elf is a comrade and close friend of mine. The racial ties between fairies and elves are strong. Damn, not effective. Fuse. Aphrodisiac Tentacle. Chaotic Tentacle Caress. Give her some grapes. Yes. I think Luca can attack now. Queen's Intimidation. Jesus! This isn't good. Try and confuse her. Use a Drizzle Leaf on Luca. Ah! Quit resisting! Oh, this isn't good. This isn't good at all. Alright, we need to get that just a leaf to Luca. Nope, I think this is it. Alright, because, yeah. But, she's still, trance. Yeah. Well, that didn't go so well. That one skill, god damn. Seriously, why did they not give us early access to the learning ability if they added all the new skills? There are so many early skills that were added, but you can't obtain learning until the end of part 2. Skip the defeat scene. Alright, Ilias. I already know you're going to say sleep and confuse her. Well, let's hear it. Receive evaluation. Queen Fairy made you nourish the forest. I've been thinking it for a while now, but to think you really were the same as manure. Ooh, that's a burn! Queen Fairy uses the 3 natural elements to attack your whole party. She also makes use of various status ailments, and that makes her a very troublesome foe. She is highly resistant to wind, earth, and water. You can, however, put her to sleep or confuse her easily, so make use of that. Now go, brave Luca. Exterminate all wicked monsters hiding away on this island. You know, I was trying to confuse her. It just wouldn't land. Alright, now we at least know that it is utterly pointless to try to silence her. She needs 5 more points from Luca. You don't have confuse, huh? That's unfortunate. Well then, that's enhanced mind, I guess. You have Demon Eyes to confuse, we'll use that. You do Chaotic Tentacle Caress, so she's already slimed if need be. For some reason I find humans unpleasant. Where's this feeling coming from? Resentment, falling in love, brainwashing, falling in love. What? You must be joking. Aw, unfortunate. Well, she's confused. Carbuncle being shrunk doesn't really change anything. Well, she wasn't slime, but she also didn't stop being confused, so that's good. Enhanced Guard's not really going to do anything. So, Holy Arrow? I guess that works. Beast shall howl. Not really a whole lot you can do that'll help. Tentacle Caress. Please make use of this money. Just tiny ping damage there. There is no enhanced agility, sadly. Magic Reflect, sadly, isn't as useful as I had hoped. Because her nature and fairy skills are unavoidable. Or don't count as magic, either way. Well, enhance on attack on Conan. Alright, Butcher's Will. There isn't much you can do, is there? I don't need your money, I need you to get your last 10 points. Alright, she's covered in slime. Enhanced technique. I flame. The eye tentacle caress. Start chipping away at her. Let's see, would you give me a tomato? Yes. Maybe I'll get along. Alright, excellent. Luca's free to attack. And she returned to her senses. I kind of figured. Alright, special. Might as well just do Salamander so he can have as high attack as possible. Let's attack on Luca. Eye Flame. Or actually, Demonize a Confusion. You defend. Nice block. I confused. And Red Lotus Flame Dance. Might as well refresh this. So I think it's been about time. Eye Flame. Chaotic Tentacle Caress. Turn to their senses, of course. Start doing beam damage. Demonize a Confusion. High Tentacle up. Ugh. Oh, she's out. Tasha. Flame Dance. Holy Arrow. Magic Confuse. Chaotic Tentacle Caress. Oh, Lucas shrunk. He's not going to be doing much damage. Alright, last row. Take this turn to refresh Salamander. You use the Lucky Mallet on Luca. You confuse off. And you attack. Alright, she's confused. Excellent. Alright, Luca's returned to normal. Alright, Red Lotus Flame Dance. Arrow, I don't really care if Sharon gets knocked out. Try a Melty Kiss, try and get horny up on her if we can. Tentacle Caress. Alright, she's returned to her senses. I figured that would happen. Alright, struggle, she's below half. Red Lotus Flame Dance. Let's refresh the enhance attack on them. Confuse. You just defend. Alright, well, please get that confuse up on her. Use D-Lust on Luca. Well, there went 20,000 damage. Alright, she's confused, that's good. Oh, Salamander's still up. Get that Red Lotus Flame Dance going. Kiss. D-Lust on Carcot. Enhance attack on Luca. I don't think we're getting anywhere with Melty Kiss. Might as well use Energy Drain. Beyond Tentacle Caress. She returned to her senses, as expected. 40,000 damage. Lost Salamander's protection. Mass Enhance Mind. Confuse. High Tentacle up. Well, please get that confuse off. Damn. Please get that confuse off. Delust on Luca. Why does your confuse keep missing? Alright, Samantha, Oma. Use the Delust on Luca. Use confuse. You use the Chaotic Tentacle Caress. Come on, work with me here, you bastard! Wait. I never get Priestess in here. Salamander. Melty Wash. Get that confuse off on her. Time Warp Dance will work on her. Not effective. And he's back. It's fine. She's tranced! I wasn't expecting her to be able to be tranced. Use a boost drink on yourself. Use a Song of Energy. Ah, she's no longer trans. That's unfortunate. Anyway, let's finish her off. Oh my gosh. Aphrodisiac tentacle. To confuse off on her. Do the time warp dance. She stopped. Excellent. Well, it doesn't really matter if she's confused now. Because she stopped. Melty kiss. Bullseye song. So Luca doesn't miss any of his attacks. There we go. Jesus. A lot harder than I was expecting it to be. So I was reach Sea Leech level 9. I can't believe I suffered defeat. Alright, that takes care of the elves and fairies. For now. Well, shall we get this party started? I shall delight and entertain the Queen of Fairies. Alright, Queen Fairy, Sonulus Root. Alright. I think darkness is still our best bet. Although it depends if the others have the Eyes of Confusion or Sleep. Darkness. Ugh, that's not good. Not good at all. Alright, focus mind for you. So Alstramaria has to put up the confuse. Even Eyes of Confusion. Focus mind. Magical change. Let's see, would you please give us some grades? Yes. You may be able to get along. Nice block. Ah, not effective. Nice with confusion. Focus Spirit. Magical concentration. Titania, where's my old friend disappeared to, and what's she doing? She's in good spirits. I wish that was so. Nice block. Would you please work? She's in good spirits. I'm armed. Flame Dance Fist. Justice. Magical Star. Will you give me some money for the fairies? Yes. Maybe we'll get along. I think Luke is able to attack already. Wasted time charging up for Salamander because you couldn't get the darn Eyes of Confusion off! Finally! Alright. You get Salamander up. You cast Darkness. You get Magical Concentration. Cast Laws of Cycles, I guess. Well, Salamander, you participated in Battle 1 for him, I guess. Red Lotus Flame Dance. Darkness. Best Union. Magical Star. Her confusion's gone. Kind of expected that. One hit, huh? Alright, she's below half. That's good. Lotus Flame Dance. Just continue the pressure. Doesn't kill him this turn. It should be fine. You have confused, right? You do. You confuse them already. You just use Worm Caress. Wrath of the Earth. Yep. Weird. Magical Marichan returned. Not effective, of course. Alright, Emily, you're out here. Try a sparkle, see if that'll work. Let's just finish her off. We're wasting time trying to confuse her. Oh, Valrus, that's nice. He just had to evade the last one. Alright. Problem is, basically none of these would be good with revival. Cassandra, Salamander, Emily, I guess. I think it's best to just go on the attack. If Lucas survives her attack anyway, we should be able to finish her off. You don't have confusion, but you do have sleep, so demonize the sleep on her. Yeah, figured. Eye in her jar. Lucas gotta meditate. Well, Salamander, it's up to you. Ah, she dodged. Not that I think that would have been enough to finish her off. Salamander's trance, that's game. Alright, we don't need the evaluation. We need confuse the frickin' hit! Is what we need. Well, good news is Luca is able to act right away this time. And Magical Marin transformed right away. So that's good. So let's get Salamander up. You please land the darn confuse. Focus Spirit. Magical Star. Oh, you start off with that, do you? Well, that's just great. Skin dying and Sylph up. Maybe she'll use a flood or a wind, and we can heal from it. Maybe sleep might be better than confuse. Sleep on her. I knew that wouldn't do much damage to her. Alright, she's asleep. Good. It'd be more worthwhile to revive Salamander. Last power charge with Luca. Magical concentration with Alstromeria. Raise on Salamander. Alright, she's still asleep. Good. Red Lotus Flame Dance. Darkness. You recast Sleep. You do Flame Dance Fist. I knew you would wake up. Alright, excellent. Let's take another turn to charge. Let's attack on Luca. Focus Spirit. Alright, this should do it. Red Lotus Flame Dance. Darkness. Might as well have Witch go ahead and use Best Union. And Flame Dance Fist. That'll do. That's 50,000 damage. There we go. Alright, not too bad. Stop fighting! This isn't right! This war is never going to solve anything. Why would someone as wise as the Fairy Queen do something so rash? Queen Fairy, the most powerful fairy in the world. Both her magical power and synergy with nature is very high, able to use plants as if they were her own hands. The Queen Fairy uses the forest as her own sexual organ. Well, Penny Sensei got some presents for you. Showed Queen Fairy's panties to Penny Sensei. This is the Fairy Queen's panties. It's graceful and tiny, such a work of art. Oh, I want it. I'd kill to take it, but no! These pants mustn't be stained with blood. Damn pervert. dragon. Originally, she did not attack humans, but her anger has brought her to the point where she's now antagonistic. Unlike her carefree fairy brethren, she appears to have a strong sense of responsibility as their queen. Any human captured by her is forced to experience the anger of the forest through her. Any stuff squeezed out from a man is treated as nourishment for the forest. In addition, she seems to be good friends with the Queen Elf.